All right. Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Or what was that thing they said on the Truman Show? Good morning, and in case I don't see it, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Thank you for joining me, as always. We are back today with Raft. This is... Oh, what part did I say it was? Part 18. If you're not familiar with the way I run my Twitch stream, and this is just a repeat of the Twitch stream, I'll be doing a bit of an intro just for about 3.5 to 4 minutes here, so that anybody that wants to join the stream doesn't have ads for the first hour. What that means is, if you would like to skip this and jump straight to the start of the video, you can go ahead and scrub through until this pre-rolled GIF goes down. Otherwise, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you being here no matter what. There we go. I can start the ad break now on Twitch. Hooray for that. It's taken some time, but I am getting better at contending with the ads. So, as I already said, welcome back to the stream. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're hearing this message, chances are you're watching on YouTube or on a Twitch video on demand. And if so, I appreciate you. If you're watching on YouTube, then by all means, please subscribe if you like this kind of long-form content. It's meant to be able to be used as a sleep aid, I guess, aside from the coughing fits, which I occasionally can't control. Well, which I can never control, but which will hopefully not be as frequent as they are in my day-to-day life. There shouldn't be any jump scares or frustration outbursts, and if they are, I will be very sure to apologize for them. That being said, if you're watching on Twitch, please do drop me a follow. I like having friends. I do this for fun, so having you around to hang out is wonderful. Hiya, Doug. Thank you for joining. Good to have you. I'm just going to finish up my intro for another minute and 45 seconds, and I'll be with you if you could hear that. If you're finding trouble, or if you're having trouble finding me online, then by all means, please join the Discord. There should be a link in the bio, both on Twitch and on YouTube. Just make sure you're logged into Discord before you click it, and it should take you directly to my page. Otherwise, you'll have to sign in, and that gets people confused. So, hopefully that doesn't happen to you. Some of the main benefits of joining Discord are essentially unbridled access to me 24/7. I very rarely log out. On top of that, you'll be able to get notifications whenever I go live or upload a new video to YouTube. And if you'd like a direct @ping, I do have a special role you can just request, and I'm happy to add that to you, so you'll get even further notification when I go live. Aside from that, there's a great community forming there. We've got lots of cool people, Doug included, and we swap memes, we chat, we hang out. There are channels if you want to organize a time to play games with me, either on or offline. You can see all of the games I currently have available on Steam, make recommendations or suggestions for new ones. You even get a vote on what we play next, or on what our subs and bits are used for. As I said, I do this for fun, so I like to use the proceeds of whatever I get to help improve the stream in that way. There's also a tracker for when I have to play my next horror game, so if you want to see me be scared witless, that's an excellent way to help keep track of the progress. With that said, the ads should be officially over. So to everyone else, thank you very much for waiting through that. And Doug especially, I know you had to hear that. Even though that should have been ad time, I'm not sure why you were subjected to it. But thank you very much. I appreciate you being here as always. How you doing? Hopefully having a good day. I know you said earlier you were looking forward to... Well, I don't know if you said looking forward to, but you were transferring schools at the end of this break. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing for you. You might have said, but it was 4:30 in the morning for me, so there's a good chance I just straight up forgot. No problem at all. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Alright, let's refill these. And I just need to prep a little bit of food before I take off. I'm doing okay. I didn't sleep well last night, but that's kind of normal for me. I'm a little bit frustrated with people this morning. I was playing Final Fantasy, and I remember why I stopped playing Final Fantasy from time to time. People get a little frustrating. You're pretty excited about changing schools? Cool. Well, I hope you're able to as well. I certainly always wish the best for you, and it is sad for me to know when you're having a rough time as well. So hopefully things work out well. Let's see here. Maybe I should make another large chest. I mean, you see how much I play it. I can't do much else, so that is my ability to interact with people for a day, or for all time usually. Aside from when I'm here, of course. I really appreciate you guys always coming to hang out and chat with me. But yeah, unfortunately, I just don't have a choice. That's my exposure to the outside world for the most part. I need a hinge. I have many. I need 4 rope. 1, 2, 3, 4. That works better. And some scrap. 1, 2, 3. And a couple more planks. Point being, I remember why I take breaks from it today. I greatly enjoy it. It's the people that make it a little miserable sometimes. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember you saying you were struggling a little bit with that. Well, hopefully you're not stuck in the same cycle I am, where I laugh and it makes me cough, so I laugh about coughing. Yeah, hey Brainer. Thank you for being here. How you doing, friend? Having a good day? Oh, do I still need plastic? No, I don't. That's true. When he's not threatening to punch me in the dick, he's usually trying to be funny. Oh, okay. Well, writing a lab report on the genetic materials of made-up organisms? Interesting. Are you making up the organisms, or did they give you organisms to write up about? Yeah, that's the constant threat. Is I make a bad pun and he says, "Hero, I swear I'm going to come to Canada and punch you in the dick." And then it usually devolves into reasons why he shouldn't come to Canada, or how he'll start an international incident over it, or whatever. And unfortunately, I too find that funny, so it makes me laugh, and therefore I cough more. They may be, but you're here for them anyway. These are developed by some Polish scientist in the 80s to help students figure out phylogenies. Interesting. I mean, that's probably for the best. I can only guess the kind of organisms students would make up for fun or for a research report. Well, if you ever do, please don't punch me in the dick. That's all I can really say on that front. Well, I'm glad you find them funny, even if they are so bad they're funny, because that's the same way I feel about them. It's stop one. Gee, thanks. Just what I always wanted, a punch in the dick. Alright. I'm going to leave my backpack here as well, to be honest. Probably in here. So you're just in time if you have a moment to stick around, Brainer. We are going to be taking a second shot at this weird boss fight. After that, a little trip to a Tim's or whatever you maple chuggers do. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. Catch a hockey game, go to Tim's. Sometimes at the same time. I'm glad you enjoy it, Doug. But realistically, Brenner, yeah, that's right. They have TVs at Tim Hortons. They will play hockey games there. So sometimes you go to Tim's specifically to watch the game. You pretty well got us figured out. Yeah, I'm aware of that. No, it's a sports coffee shop for those that don't want to go to a bar that night. I wish I was joking. But that is quite honestly the truth of it. There are sports bars that also play hockey, and people go hang out and eat and drink there, but if you just want a coffee, that's what Tim's is for. I mean, that's fair. It's interesting, but it's fair. My Tim Horton memory is the straw that splits in half for when hot chocolate is too hot. See, your memories are definitely outdated then, because unfortunately, Tim Hortons in Canada is now subject to some idiotic green rules. Like the environment rules, meaning we no longer get straws that will actually hold up to any sort of heat. They are now made of paper and will melt. And it is extremely frustrating because they melt in heat, they melt in cold, they melt in freaking everything. No, you stupid Rhino. I hate this thing. Yeah. That's very much it. Okay, you do that. Good. And now I need to put this up here. It is the stupidest thing. Oh! I'm not sure what just happened. Let me... Hold on. This doesn't pause. Oh, crap. Here's the shark again. No, no, no. Oh. Come on, you butt. Over here. Come on. Over here. Charge it. Charge it. Before I die, charge it. Why did you dodge it, you butt? Oh. Okay, I really need him to charge something so I can get some breath. There. He took one hit. Get some air. Get some air quickly. I didn't miss. He missed. I don't remember what the new button you pressed is either, Doug. Oh, crap. Okay, come on, come on. Explosive barrel in there. Did he just... Where is he? Where is he? Where is this bastard? Did he open up a new hole yet? Not yet. Oh! That's what it was. Yes, okay. Where is he? Where is he? I forgot there was a sound to it, so I wondered what happened. Thank you for reminding me that I added that new button. I figured it would be funny for times like, oh, he did open a new hole in the roof. Okay. I figured it would be funny for times like when I figure something out finally in blueprints, because I feel like Waylord sometimes gets plenty frustrated with me for not understanding them. Which is fair, because sometimes I miss some very obvious things. Okay, where's the shark? Where is he? Oh, did he leave? God damn it. Back to the lab, otherwise you won't actually get it done. Okay, god damn it. That is fair. You go have fun with that, Brainer. I will try not to distract you too much with my incessant chatting. I appreciate you being here anyway. Thank you very much for that. Oh, actually, before you go, Brainer, I don't know if you saw, I learned something very dumb the other day. Or yesterday, I guess. Was it yesterday? Either yesterday or the day before. Apparently, Twitch has this stupid goddamn rule about who counts as a viewer while they're watching. And apparently, if you're not chatting, you don't count as a viewer. You can't just lurk anymore. And I've heard conflicting information to that point. Things like, yeah. I will post a video about it in chat. Oh, hi, Nat, by the way. But yeah, so I'll post a video about it in chat. They actually... It says so in the terms of service now, I guess. God damn it, you stupid shark. But the lurkers don't count as viewers unless they've said something, or at least within a certain amount of time. And I guess that's their way of trying to deal with bots. Stop it, you goddamn shark. Where are you? I don't even see him. He zips out and then he comes back in and I don't know where. I need oxygen. Where's oxygen? There he is. Okay, you can come over here. I don't care. There's oxygen. I don't care at the moment. I need to get this up here. Go. Okay. I hate this thing. I hate this boss. They are. And I think a lot of that has to do with whatever his name was. One of those big name streamers was apparently caught using bots. And he just says, yeah, Twitch doesn't have any rules about it. Everybody does it. Therefore, it must be okay. I finally beat him. Thank goodness. And of course, that's bullcrap. But I guess Twitch took that personally, and rather than making it against the rules to use bots, they now just say, oh yeah, if you're not chatting, you must be a bot. Therefore, I did, yes. Therefore, you don't get counted as a viewer. And so the video clip that I want to show you guys later, I'll post it in general chat, is a video of a female streamer that's got like, thank you, Nat. She's got like 720 viewers or something. And then she does an experiment where she asks everybody that's lurking to type anything in chat. And all of a sudden, it's like 120, 200 extra viewers that get counted in her channel. And it's ridiculous. Because that means people that come in, like, I don't know what the actual requirements are. But, for example, sometimes I see Raymond, not Ramen, come and hang out for a bit during the week. Or, who else? I've seen a couple others. Sometimes the Panda comes and hangs out for a bit. And I say hi to them, but sometimes they're busy. They don't say hi back. But that means technically they probably wouldn't even count to my viewer count. Like, they're sitting there. They're probably getting ads, even if I work hard not to have them get ads. But they don't count, which means I wouldn't earn any revenue from that. It wouldn't count to people finding me on the channel just because they haven't said anything because they're busy or they prefer to watch rather than to interact. And that just ticks me off to no end. Like, who thought this was a good idea? If you're making them suffer through ads, why can't they be counted? Yep. If they're not counted in the viewership, then it wouldn't be counted as average viewership rating as well. Which means it would delay that for you guys. It's so dumb. And it's not even like it's a trade-off where if they're watching but they're not being counted as a viewer, they get excluded from ads. No, they're still going to get to watch them. They're still going to send those ads out. It's so counterproductive and insane that they're doing that to me. Anyway, I don't know the exact rules behind it. I just know I think it's pretty dumb, and I saw that. And apparently, Anarchist, he said he actually spent the time reading the terms of service, and the terms of service includes that now. So they're like, well, we did let you know. Yeah, don't get banned for it, Doug, but I will not condemn that action. Alright, let's see here. Is there anything in here? Is this where I came from? This might have been where I came from. Yes, okay. So I do have to go out this way. And I did get the wind turbine print. Yay. Do you see, just for reference, I didn't say I wouldn't let you bend fingers. I said don't get banned for it. Whatever action you take is not my fault. Where is... Oh, yeah, I don't have a... I don't have a pulley grappling line thingy. Oh, here, I want to show you guys this. I don't know if you noticed, but from this large shark, I got 25 shark meat. The shark itself... Can I even hang it from here? I'll put it in here if I can. Is about that big. So he's how much meat do I get from a regular shark? I think I get 6 meat from a regular shark. So he's about 4 times bigger than Grace. Yes, Doug, I know you want me to call it pineapple. I don't think that's a stick. I think that's a pin. Or like a fish hook. See? Oops. Uh-oh. Damn it, Grace. I just got finished fighting a shark. Don't attack me. I need to finish building up my raft. Do I have the coordinates for the next one? No, I don't, because I haven't gone up here yet. Point being, he's freaking huge, and I need to actually put a separate point on the ship in order to show how big he is. What the fuck? I did? Okay. I just gotta wait for this. Oh. Okay. Did my GIF work for the new mind blown emote, Doug? It should have been that weird thing from Tim and Eric with the guy doing whoosh and his mind exploding. Okay. Good, good. Thank you for letting me know. Also, how's your day going, Nat? You joined and you've been hanging out, and it must be late in the night for you. And I didn't even ask how you're doing. Ow. Oh. Whew. I don't know if you guys could hear that. I had a back scratcher.
Thank you!
Oh, well, fair enough. I appreciate you coming in to hang out. Thank you for doing so. It is always nice having you here. I appreciate it when you spend time with me. And especially when I know you've probably had a long day and a long weekend looking after your kid. And you have to wake up tomorrow to continue looking after him from the early morning. Oh, very much. I have, sorry, one sec. Back scratchers are one of those things that I love, but they like to disappear on me. So I'm using this weird one that's vaguely shaped like a hand right now, but it's made out of wood, and I have another one that I really like that's shaped like a bear claw, and it's made out of metal, and it's got this telescoping ability to it, so it compacts nicely into about a third of its regular size, and I can never find that one. It's somewhere. I don't know where, but it's somewhere, and I miss it when it's not here. There is absolutely something to be said for a nice quality back scratch, though. Oh, do I like those. 4 titanium. Ooh, that's gonna take a while. Hongshu? Okay. Well, thank you very much for hanging out, Doug. I appreciate you being here, as always. And I hope you have a good night. Tomorrow should be Monday, so I should be on at the regular time. I'll be playing more Blueprints if you're free to hang out then. And if not, I appreciate you being here. I hope you have a good night's rest and a good day. Certainly, I hope you have a better night's rest than I did yesterday. No. Awesome, thank you. I gotta tell you, it is tremendously heartening to have you guys come in as regulars and just hang out and be there to chat with. It's very nice. I truly do appreciate you. I know I say it a lot, but it's like, I can't say it enough, to be honest. It makes this a lot more fun than when I was sitting here by myself not having anyone to talk to. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Know me again? Okay. Uh-oh. I think I need to do a little bit of parkouring to get up here. And I think this is how I actually need to do it, not just doing it the hard way. Oh, you stupid rats. This way. Because sometimes they put bonus things behind these parkour areas, but I'm pretty sure that this is actually the way I need to get up to that crane box. I think. And if not, I'm going to laugh at myself for being wrong. Ooh, oh no! Oh no. Ow. Am I stuck? No, okay, good. Whew. I did miss, but I'm not stuck, and that's what counts. There are times I wish for a third-person view in this game to make jumping a little easier. Unfortunately, there is not. Was there anything else I wanted to talk about specifically? Oh, hello, Zeegaming. There is? I actually didn't know that. Controls. Zoom down, action, rotate, mirror, remove, color pick, block pick. I'm not sure which button it would be. Oh! I guess it's just comma. Okay. Oh. Thank you. That's a funny looking mask. Okay. Thank you for that. I actually had no idea. I have been playing this game for quite a long time and just never knew. Oh. It's certainly interesting. It's not what I expected. Although the character is moving very much how I expected they would, because sometimes it feels a little clunky. Oop. But I think this may actually help for the parkouring section here. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate you being here to tell me. We just finally, I don't know how long you've been watching for. We just finally beat the big shark again, the Rhino Shark. I'm actually not sure what to call him. I think it is Rhino Shark. And I'm trying to get up to the crane. Oh, I made it. Okay, that was hopeful. Whoop. And it is this way, okay. So that I can progress. Because I'm pretty sure the coordinates for the next island are inside the other building. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you've been watching this much at all for my playthrough, just so you're aware. I have never actually beaten this game. When I play single player, not on stream, have this particularly bad habit of, if it's a survival game, if I die by myself, I consider that dead, and I restart. Zipline, I didn't make a zipline. So I got all the way up to the final boss fight of the game last time, again before I was streaming it, and I ended up dying because I didn't know how to deal with the boss. The hyenas got me, and I had nothing else I could do with that. So I gave up after losing the 40 to 60 hours progress for the 4th time, and I haven't picked the game up since until we started streaming. It is an unfortunately bad habit of mine to do that in most single-player games. So streaming them forces me to actually finish it instead of giving in to frustrations. Speaking of frustrations, I think I need the zipline to get down there. I don't think there's a way up to the top of that building without it. Oh boy, okay. Let's go. Whoa, whoa. Hey, nah, welcome back. I can walk on the crane, I'm just not sure if the fall will kill me. That's the rough part. Because I can walk on the crane. I don't know if I have the health for it. Let's give it a shot, who cares? That is stress-inducing. Oh, hooray, it did work. Thank you, Z. Fair enough. That is helpful. I didn't actually know that was capped. I thought it was based on fall distance. I don't know if you guys ever have that little sense of vertigo whenever you're taking a big fall in a game. But I'm not particularly afraid of heights. I just get that feeling when I take a big jump. I had this really weird old game before that I've got rid of it. But it was called Jumping Flash for the original PlayStation. And I kind of wish I hadn't gotten rid of it. But all of the islands in this certain area were floating in the sky. And I don't remember if you would loop if you fell off. But I remember having that same sense of vertigo and being like, fair enough, fair enough. Well, thank you, Z. That's very helpful information. Now, out of curiosity, is it 50% of max health or 50% of current health? Because that's another important question. Oh, there we go. Advanced battery. I don't remember if I needed that for anything. Temperance. Well, you'd think max, but if it's 50%, then it could also be current health, right? And then it would ensure that no fall ever actually kills you. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if it's so that you never die from fall damage, or... Okay, okay. So 50% of max health. Gotcha. It seemed a little odd that it would only take half your health on any fall, because I was sure I died from fall damage before. Especially on the islands with the vultures. Man, I hate vultures. I'm particularly bad at shooting them out of the sky. I am sorry for the coughing fits, by the way. It is chronic, so unfortunately, you will always hear me coughing at least a little bit. And that's why I have time to stream. There's an alternate to not get any fall damage. You have my attention. Costly how? The way you say that, it's like that silly episode of Rick and Morty where the devil is running a shop. Oh, everything has a price, but you don't pay in money. Oh, okay, okay. Really? There's a recipe for a juice that won't let you die? Or won't let you take fall damage? Because I've seen the ones that do extra oxygen, faster swim speed, extra health. But I only got the couple from the island here. The curse of no fall damage is juice. Oh, interesting. I've never found that recipe then, so that's cool. Okay, I don't need this. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Really? The red beet does it? I thought that just gave extra health. Silver smoothie. Mango nana. Oh. Here it is. Recipe that can be made in juicer. Add some extra hearts to your life. Oh, so you're just saying it would use up the extra health instead of the health from your health bar? That's understandable then. I get that. I thought it would be like slow fall damage from Minecraft or something. Or feather fall, whatever it is. Silver smoothie, banana. Oh, okay. What is that? Is that milk? That looks like milk. I don't have any animals on my ship yet. I have these sections that were supposed to be cordoned off for them, but I use them for other things instead. Anyway, we can finally clear this island. Really? So it's just a hidden effect of the juice that you don't get fall damage from it. Interesting. Well, thank you for that information, Z. I 100% didn't know that. Last time, I don't think it was you, but last time someone also on the Snow Globe Island, they came in and showed me how to get to floor minus 19 or whatever it was. Because for all the time I played this game, I had not seen the hidden button. It's really cool. I appreciate you guys coming in and showing me things I didn't know before. I like to think I'm not terrible at video games, but new knowledge is always welcome. Let's see here. And today you have taught me both about third person and about the fall damage, so hooray. Yeah. I don't usually make a lot of smoothies anyway. In my last playthrough of this game, I did try and make some for beating the Rhino Shark. But I haven't made many this time because I couldn't find a lot of the recipes when I made it. 9071. 9071 0. Oh, of course I'm out of power. The more you know. Okay, I don't need you expanding right now. Just let the wind take me where it will. Don't I have another battery that's almost dead? I think the compactor battery is almost dead. Put those up there. Take you. I really need to find some more titanium. Because I want to make the windmill. And I just don't have enough titanium right now. The last 4 or 5 treasures that I dug up have been, unfortunately, the plastic junk, not anything with a safer titanium. I suppose I could try and use the trash cubes if I find another large island. I'm only a couple of ships off from being able to buy the 3 titanium. Which is not going to be enough for the windmill, but it will be something. Yeah. I did my 20 rare fish from the first island when I had the trash compactor up, but I haven't done any more since. As you can see, I spend a lot of somewhat pointless wood making my ship look nice. So it takes a long time to get it functioning. But I don't think it's pointless because I enjoy it. It makes everything look a little prettier. Alright, let's put this in here. Generally, yes, looks over functionality. That's how we choose girlfriends too, and it makes our lives hard. I'm sorry, I thought it was funny. Don't be mad at me. Alright, let's put some of these in here. I have 1 grilled beet I can eat. My ship looks great too, okay? It's an actual ship. It's not a raft anymore. Look at this beauty. Look at... Oh, don't fall off. Look at this beauty. It's a ship. I put so much effort into it, you don't even know. It's not done yet, though. I still need to make the 3rd floor. No, I used the tokens that I found on food and an extra water bottle and a backpack, that's right. Which I should probably put back on. There we go. Well, thank you, Na. I appreciate that. I considered buying a radio because I do have a tape for it. Do I have one tape or two? Just one. But I don't know. I don't really play piano, so it would just be me mashing away at keyboards every once in a while. And I figured if people like to tip for me to sing, they don't need to be haunted by the double caterwauling. My out-of-tune voice with my out-of-tune gameplay would torment too many people. Genuinely, I have no idea why people like making me sing so much with my respiratory issues. Okay, well, thank you, Nat. I appreciate you hanging out, as always. I hope you have a good night's sleep. Thank you. I shall do my best to enjoy it. And hopefully see you tomorrow. Have a good night, good day. I am very much looking forward to Tuesday. I want to see you play more Outer Wilds. Excellent. I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. I know you were worried that you wouldn't like it, but I'm glad you are. Yeah. Okay. Bye. I need some nails is what I need. Do I have any built? Yes, I do. Excellent. Okay. I'm gonna take some wood. Any islands around? Not that I can see right now. Let's build out the bones of this upper level. I mean, it will eventually, maybe. I don't use it very often, to be honest. Where are the bones? I think I usually put them at the joints. Yes, I do put them at the joints. Okay. So let's put... What the hell? We'll do the aesthetics again because I like the aesthetics. If I'm gonna build a nice ship, I may as well build a nice ship. Oops, this way. Alright, well thank you for stopping in, I appreciate you being here, man. I hope you have a good day with whatever it is you're gonna do. Or good night. Actually, I think you're 2 hours ahead of me? Yeah. Anyway, have a good rest of the time. It was nice getting to hang out with you for a while. I appreciate it. There we go. Now, I gotta build 2 more of these this way. There we go. 1 and 2. Excellent. That will let me get up here and finish these. And I think that's about as high up as I needed. So I'm going to build my staircase here. Yeah, like that. Good. Oops. Helps if I don't fall off. And... oops. There we go. Because this top area here is where I want the windmill to go. And then this guy will hang off the back. It's a small island. Oh, I guess I better put a board here. Where are my walls? Here are my walls. I feel like that little load spike was a large island. And I was right. Okay. I'm going to spend a little bit of time on that large island then. I want to finish up the 10 pieces I need to, or 10 fish I need to rank up to level 2 fishing. And then I can buy some titanium, which will be very helpful. I need some more nails. Thankfully, it doesn't take a heck of a lot of time to actually get them in-game. Fishing minigames and I don't usually get along, but the fact that fishing is so quick here is very, very nice. Yeah, I should get some. The biggest issue I had with that right now is that I didn't actually... I haven't spent enough time fighting off explosive fish, so I don't have much gunpowder. So I could craft, I think, 1 canister and the gun itself, but I don't have space for them right now, and even if I did, I don't have the grass fields to feed them set up. So it is something in the works, just not a high priority at the moment. Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair then. I absolutely could look into that. Where are my railings? Here we go. Solid wood fence. Oh, I need more planks. Where's a good landing spot? It looks like that way. One of my big issues before now was that I just didn't have the battery charger, so I couldn't reliably recharge my batteries, and I hate making a ton of empty batteries. Oh, see, that I didn't know. I usually just stuff it with all of the stuff my ship picks up that I don't need. Because I end up with an overabundance of plastic and leaves. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's turn you this way. Oop. Not quite that way. There we go. If I can get my gathering things set up just right, I won't have to contend with Grace as I'm trying to get onto the island. And that is an excellent goal. Yeah, see, I never have that many llamas. I, at most, will have like 2 of each. Just because I don't want to spend all of my time caring for them, especially when I'm busy with crafting and gathering in between islands. Or in this case, trying to build things in between islands. A little bit more. Oh, got a drink. And that should be good. Perfect. Well, I can automate the watering for them. Like, I can automate the grass, and I can automate the food. But then I still need to make and manually do the shearing, right? I haven't found a machine that would automatically do that for me. Alright, let's grab you off of here. Because I want to go put you up here. Whoop. Crap. Okay, that's high enough off the ground. We're good. I mean, if there is one that automates shearing them, I would love to know that. I just haven't found one yet. The way I usually like to make my raft is these two sections here are usually covered in grass growing. And that way, yeah, I just throw the animals in here. It's usually like 2 dodos and 2 llamas. I haven't had the canisters until now to actually be able to deal with that. Because like I said, I needed a way to recharge my batteries, and I was very much looking forward to getting the windmill so I don't have to keep burning fuel to do it. Speaking of, here we go, let's put you in here. And you need to go into the compactor. There we are. I do have my fishing rod, that's good. Take these because I'll need them both. And I can't put any more trash in there for the moment. Let's hope there's no boar on this island. Actually, I'm going to bring my bow and arrow just in case. Bow and arrows. Since I will be severely ticked off if I end up getting myself killed because I just couldn't be bothered to pick them up. There's a bear, okay. Oh yeah, because it's the forest biome. Very early on in this playthrough, which I don't know if you've looked at my YouTube at all, but I upload all of these just as playthroughs for as a playlist, and it's just the raw live stream of the stream itself. And early on, I think it was episode 2, I was playing for about half an hour, came to look for things on a large island, and ended up dying to a boar because I ran out of food and water in the early game. Yeah, I rage quit for a bit. I was like, nope, I'm done for today. This is frustrating. Took me a while to come back to it, because that is a very silly way to die. Did I? Ugh, I hate how much wood these take. There we go. Refill the planks. Put this in here, and the potato goes. I guess I'll put the potato here. I should be able to compact these now. Yeah, it was very early game though. Like, I had barely gotten a single... Actually, I didn't even have a water bottle on me. It was before I had a... any of the furnaces, the smelters. I don't remember what exactly I was looking for now, but I went onto land to look for something and just hoped that I wouldn't end up getting my butt kicked by a boar or a bird. And unfortunately, my premonition came true, and I got my butt kicked by a boar. Excuse me. Do I have room for glass in here? A little. Good. I desperately need to increase my storage and my organization. I'm tired of miscellaneous chests, but unfortunately, that's what I have at the moment. I mean, I have some small ones, but not nearly as much as I'd like to have. I am fortunately, now that I've got the that back section built, once I get the windmill up there, I should be, like, complete as far as the ship goes. I don't think I have anything else that I'll want to build on there. Did I remember my net? I did not. And I know there's going to be bees up here, so I should probably gather those as well, because I only have enough for one beehive right now. There we go. And I did bring my arrows. Good, good. You mean free-floating ones just, like, off at the side for zip lines and things? I could, but I don't like the way they look, just because I think it's a little silly when I make this big, cool-looking ship to have things that then defy physics. From a personal perspective, it's like, I might do a drawbridge if I get the blueprint for a drawbridge. Oh, hey. Because I think that's a cool thing to have. Magic indeed. Get out of here, you stupid thing. How much health do you have left? I've spiked you with like 12 arrows. I think one thing I would like to do, if I can beat the game this playthrough, is I'd like to go through and actually get the achievement for killing off the mama bear. I forgot to bring my radar and shovel. My metal detector and shovel. How could I be so silly? Oh, there's a llama. Really, I probably should have gone to the shop first rather than backtracking like this, but I didn't think about it. Oh well. You know what else kind of bothers me about the logic of this game? I have banana trees up here, and I can't just gather the bananas off them. I have to chop them down for it. Like, what is that? They're not even that high. It's not like I'd have to climb for them. Oh well. C'est la vie. I need the shovel, not that one. That one's in pristine condition. I will do that one and that one. Can we leave the meat there? Okay, that should be good. I'm also surprised I haven't found a recipe for a strawberry banana smoothie yet. I could, but I mean, I'm doing this on stream, and I feel like it would be more fun for me to have the achievement the first time by, like, doing it properly than it would to use glitches for it. I'm not opposed to using glitches and things if I've already accomplished something, right? Like, for example, I haven't done it on stream yet, but when I play Breath of the Wild, I don't find it cheating to use the glitches to get the infinite arrows, because I have to go through the trouble of finding multi-shot bows, and I have to know about the thing. And it's just a little bit faster than it would be going from store to store sleeping and then buying arrows there. Because that feels like an artificial limitation. If I could just straight up buy arrows without having a limit in the store, that would have been fine for me. But because it's just a time-wasting process, I feel like that's different than an achievement where I should actually be able to fight something, you know? And again, in a single playthrough, like if I just wanted it for whatever reason, I don't think I'd have a problem with that. But I haven't gotten the achievement yet, so it would be a cool achievement to get. Yeah. I am the type of person that has no problems using like cheat codes or glitches for entertainment purposes, but not necessarily for gameplay purposes. What was that thing that was said about Dark Souls? Congratulations, you cheated yourself. You didn't learn, you didn't grow, you accomplished nothing. It may have been a bit of an overreaction to the actual situation in which it was said, but I do feel that way for myself. I don't begrudge people that want to play that way. It's just not particularly for me. But, I mean, if you pay for the game, I think you have a right to enjoy it however you want to enjoy it. It super bothers me that they now have, like, anti-cheat guards for single-player games and things. If I want to mod my game somehow, let me mod my game somehow, you know? Even when it comes to things like Spyro, the fact that you could do stupid little secret codes for Big Head or changing his color or whatever, I like that. That was fun. I need 10 more of these, so 12, good. And then I'll just buy those when I can. Metal ore, explosive goo. Ah, the titanium's tier 3. Oh well. Not a huge deal. Actually, why am I going back to my ship? I don't need to do that quite yet. I can just fish over the side. Save myself some backtracking. I don't know if you've ever watched, I think it was Let's Game It Out play this. Hopefully there's water close enough that I can cast into it. Oh, hey, cool. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? Oh good, I did manage it. But I didn't choose my bait. There we go. Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? You're right, but what? Okay then. This game was not as well put together as I thought it was. I mean, I suppose it makes sense, like, the way the islands spawn, where it's just focused around your raft. It's just kind of hilarious that that's the case. My goodness. You are teaching me lots of things. Thank you, Z. And that is kind of hilarious, to be honest. That's going to be a glitch I don't care about because it's funny. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't know if you've watched Let's Game It Out play. Well, I think if it goes through the island, then it probably wouldn't matter if it was an acid pool. It wouldn't count that as acid. But Let's Game It Out did this thing where he made a giant tornado out of the decoration planks, and he could use that to clip himself into doorways or through parts of the level. So when it came to the snow globe centerpiece, he didn't bother with anything. Yeah, he just used the detail plank to push himself in after making this enormous monstrosity of a raft. It was pretty entertaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I ran out of stuff to make a fishing rod. Did I say the right thing? I thought I said detail plank. I might not have. Oh, I'm sure there's lots of ways. This is an everything is physics game. Where's my ship? Is it over here? I just found that amusing because he was doing it as the updates were coming out. So he's discovering all of these random things, like the detail plank being able to do that. I do like his brand of chaos. Specifically, I liked Raft, and I really enjoyed the way he broke Satisfactory as well. I don't know if you had a chance to watch that at all, but even the devs reacting to the way he built his factories in that was hilarious to me. Let's build 2. There we go. Of course I'm out of water. Okay. Okay, good. Good, good. You do know what I'm talking about then. And that makes me happy. There are a couple of people that I like watching on YouTube for different reasons. I used to watch Etho's Lab a lot more for Minecraft stuff. And Direwolf20 was also for Minecraft because he did a lot of cool explanations on mods. I found a lot I like to play with for him. And let's see. I like Dangerously Funny. That's an entertaining one too. Most of the time I like to quote Game Grumps though. I have been watching them for an awful long time. They are my favorite idiots on the internet. And that's the best way to describe them. Hello, Mr. Bear, for the 18th time. Wait. Go away. Maybe I should have picked up more trash cubes while I was there. Oh well. There we go. What else? Oh, Smitty. I don't know if you watch Smitty. He's also a favorite of mine. I watch him a lot on YouTube. Yeah, Dangerously Funny. Okay, we have a lot of similar taste in idiots on the internet, and I like that. I like that we can share that moment. West Hunt? I don't think I've seen West Hunt. Oh, wait, no, that's the vampire-like one. Oh, Smitty's. Yes, okay, yes. I thought you were talking about DF again, and I was like, wait, DF played West Hunt? Yeah, I like those ones too. They're funny. I actually really like his GTA 5 free roam videos too, where he's playing with the other idiots. And I use the term idiots affectionately, in case that wasn't clear. Yeah. I actually started watching because of his mini golf videos. God, I loved all of the mini golf videos. I have a full playlist of them made just for myself for when I want to go back and watch something funny. Sell and sell. Good. And now we'll buy the tier 2 bait. Hearty stew, foundation counter. Advanced small crop plot. I've forgotten what the advanced crop plots do. It doesn't really matter. It is not all that important at the moment. Let's buy some of this explosive goo, because I do need that. Oh, okay. I forgot to get more trash cubes. I have them made, I just didn't grab them, like a dum-dum. Oh yeah, okay. That is totally not worth it for me. I know it might break the game a little bit, but I feel like a funny thing to have would be if you could use the explosive canisters to make like a retractable hook shot. Because you can launch a net with it. Why couldn't you launch something to help you get around the islands a little faster, right? Again, I realize it would break the game a little bit, but it would still be funny. One of my favorite things to do in Subnautica is get the double grappling hook and just Spider-Man around the islands. Yeah, like a grappling hook. I feel as though that would be a very entertaining thing to do. I have a very weird mix of aesthetics where it's both hilarious for the unrealistic and enjoyable for the realistic. So sometimes I say I'd like this when I wouldn't actually like it or wouldn't use it in game. I just think it's funny to have the thought. Got 2 more of those. May as well use them before I go back to the ship. Let's see. I'm trying to think of any other games you might like that I've played already or that I have coming up. That's fair. Hey, Jacob. Welcome back, friend. How you doing? Nice to see you today. Oh, speaking of Jacob, did you get a chance to go through and watch Nat playing Outer Wilds the other day? Because I want you to know there were several times during her playthrough those days where I filled in for you temporarily. I specifically mentioned your name and about how you frustrated me or how I was filling in for you to say, makes you think, don't it? And it brought back small bits of PTSD for when you would do that to me, and I'd be like, I hate you. Also, I still call her crash landings Jacob's landings. You are not forgotten even when you're not there. Oh, I am out of trash cubes. Okay, well, I better grab these then. I just thought you'd get a kick out of that. It is, your legend lives on. Okay. Well, do you have Discord on your phone then? I don't know if you do or not, and it's not all that important, but I was going to ask if you wanted the ping me please role on my Discord as well. Because I know Waylord and Connaught both wanted it, and Na wanted it as well, because he kept missing the notification. And I have it set up so that if you don't want to mute the server, it just shows up as a regular notification. That is an excellent plan, to be honest. I do have some on there just for emergencies, like if people desperately need to get a hold of me for whatever reason. But it's absolutely the better idea to not have it as often as possible. It just stresses me out most of the time. What are all those plants? Did I already put them in? I guess I did. Okay, cool. I have 4 trash cubes. That's enough to finish fishing. It's not going to get me the goo, but it's enough to finish fishing. And I do have water and food still. That's good. I think my bow's going to break if I try and fight the bear. That's fair. That is very fair. I mean, I'm not sure how she feels about having that burden pushed onto her, but that's fair. Honestly, if you cooked for me the way you cooked for her, I think I'd be on board being the emergency contact as well. I get jealous just hearing how you cook. Stupid bear. I wish I had those extroverted tendencies, to be honest. For me, just being able to play games on stream every once in a while is enough to keep me socially drained, I guess is a good way to put that. Like, it keeps me happy enough that I don't feel lonely, but also I'm not... God damn it. Also, I'm not overburdened with things. I am by no means an extrovert. I just, I like being alone. I don't like feeling lonely. I'll put it that way. I don't want to make another bow to deal with you, bear. Go away. I wish I could lure this guy into the water so that I could just make Grace eat him. Yeah, that's fair. See, I enjoy, for example, going to the mall around Christmas time and just sitting in the food court with a coffee so I can enjoy the hustle and bustle of people around me without actually having to interact with it. That's nice for me. And then when I'm done, I can just go home. I don't have to have interacted with anyone. That's a nice balance for me. 1, 2 vine goo and a bolt. 4 rope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I like those things. They were fun. Oh, were you actually playing against people? My dad, well, I guess my family used to go on vacations every summer, and there was one of those in the closest mall to where we'd set up camp sites, and I have a complex about chess now because my dad always so soundly beat me. Oh, fun. Fun, fun. So Jacob says there were 2 regulars and one of them was practicing to master the game. Man, this guy's aggressive. But like I was saying, I think I have a bit of a complex about chess, the same way that I have one about Mario Kart, where I may not actually be that bad, but the people that I was always playing against were so much better than me that it made me feel like I was awful at them. And so I just don't like playing so much anymore. Like, I think his name is Ice Cat Brad on here when he comes to hang out. He used to love playing Mario Kart. That was his favorite game. So every time I'd go to play with him, I would never, ever win even a single round. Because he was so good at it. And I always thought that I was just terrible at the game. Like, how could I lose this badly every time? And then I play against other people when there's lots over. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I'm actually winning. What's going on here? Right? Oh, that's true. I don't mind learning. I'm totally okay being bad at something if it means that I'm getting better at it. The issue that I have is when I'm playing against someone so much better that it feels like I'm never making progress, you know? Oh. That's not right. I'm catching regular fish when I need to be catching things with bait. 'Cause it's always less fun, I feel like, when you end up in a situation where your goal never gets any closer. Because, for example, if you're playing against computers and you're always taking second place, then your friend who's always taking first never feels like a closer goal. It will always feel like you're not any good at the game if you can never ever win. And I love playing with him still. Yes, you're right. I noticed that as soon as I caught a regular fish again. Thank you. I do wish that there wasn't so much of a delay in chat so that you could catch me on that sooner. Yeah. So that's the thing, is I have a bit of a complex about it feeling like I'm no good. It's not that I don't want to play, it's just that I spend so long playing against people so much better than me that it's difficult to feel like I'm making progress. And it's not until I play against other people that I realize how much I've actually improved. But for an introvert like me, I don't get to play against people all that often. And it is unfortunately a forced introvert most of the time because of these health issues. But, yeah. It's just one of those things. I think it's relatable. Like for people that have grown up playing against older brothers, for example, I can imagine that would happen. Older siblings always kind of drain the fun out of things because they're good at the game and you're still stuck trying to catch up in their shadows. I can understand that. I can absolutely understand that, to be honest. Whenever I have friends over, I have to be like, I mean, I don't mind playing with you, but you have to understand, I'm probably going to win. And I have to warn people about that. Yep. Yep. There was one time, Brad's sister was over playing with us, and she was having a bad game, so I was trying to make her win. Like, I gave her a chance space where I tried to give her my stars, but at the integral moment where I had chosen her and me, the game decided to take her stars instead, and I felt so bad about that. I was intentionally trying to lose, and it wouldn't let me. Although, I don't know if you've ever played, I don't know if you're even interested in playing this way, Jacob, but one thing that Brad and I tried with Mario Party was something you might be able to enjoy with your friends that are better than you too. It was Escort Mario. Sorry, let me correct my tongue. Escort Mario Party. And the idea was... Oh, you're right, I didn't. Thank you. Yeah, I still have time. I started looking for it and the bear was chasing me down, so I got fed up. But I saw Game Grumps doing it, where it was Escort Mario Party, so you and your friend were playing with 2 NPC characters, not in built-in teams. It was still free for all, but you would pick the computer character that you were escorting, and your job was to make that computer character win. So if you won, it was technically a loss. If your partner won, it was technically a loss for you both. It had to be one of the NPCs, and you were intentionally sabotaging yourself and other players to make the computer character win. It added an entirely new flavor to the game that made it really fun. I had a very enjoyable time doing that. Okay, I'm going further away this way. I don't know if you would enjoy that more, but I think it's... Yeah. The rules were very simple. It was just your escort character has to win. In any other scenario, you consider losing, or you're considered lost. If I can find it, I will DM it to you, because it would be fun to watch that again anyway. Okay, one more time. I have to kill this stupid bear. If nothing else, I have a lot of meat. But if you find that you're always frustrated playing with your friend that likes Mario Party because he's good at it, that's an excellent way to make it more fun for you. Because then you're not actually directly competing each other, you're competing by proxy. Which means it doesn't matter if your stars get stolen. You actually want your computer character to steal your stars. It doesn't matter if you're losing minigames as long as you're sabotaging other players so that your computer character wins, you know? And you're not stealing from your friend, you're stealing from the NPC that has to win the game. So it takes a lot of the bite of it out. Yeah. Well, that's fair. I could do that, but I hate waiting for my health to regen afterwards. I know that there's no difference in charge-up time, but it's kind of frustrating for me to just take hits. Oh, there we go. Hey, a safe. Hooray. 3 titanium. Cool. Good call. I'm reminding me to go back, Z. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Nope. At least I don't think so. Okay, you know what? You're not wrong about that, but you're still kind of mean. Oh, there are two. Go figure. I didn't know that. I thought every island only had one. My knowledge of the early game stuff is a lot better than the knowledge of the later game stuff. Which is understandable, because I told you how I play this with the whole if I die, I reset thing, that pseudo-hardcore mode. What even is? Nice. Oh yeah. Raft is absolutely chill until it's not. I do indeed. Thank you for that, Z. That is super helpful. Honestly, I can't wait for the auto anchor. That's going to be a big one for me. I like having that. And I really wish that some of these things weren't walked behind the end game islands, because they're so helpful that it would be great for exploration. But you only get them when you don't need them anymore. Not really. Okay. Let you up. Go take full advantage of the fact that I made so many of these. And let's see here. I always have a hard time finding where some of these things that I want to build are. Like the windmill. Here we go. 4 titanium, rope, planks, circuit boards. I should start on the circuit boards. Also, let us hang this. Oh yeah, I'm never going to discover that. I hate the island with the birds on them. I just hate them. The bird respawning is always my biggest gripe. I hate fighting those things. Because they like to come from blind spots where you can't get them until they're already directly overhead. And then I miss at that point and just take a shot in the head. Or I'll try and position myself and end up walking off the island and taking fall damage. I don't like fighting the birds in this game. They're a pain in the ass. I would much rather just avoid those islands. Are you kidding me? That stupid bear didn't even give me meat, just leather? Oh, that's cruel. I don't like that. Place the bear head. That's enough. I don't need to pick up honey at the moment. But I could probably make some more honey beehives. Plank, plastic, clay. How much clay do I have? I think I only have about 10 total. Yeah, we'll skip that. I need that for food. I will make another fishing rod, though. Because I need some more of these fish. I need to burn through some more of these rare baits. 8 rope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I try to, but I'm not really good at it still. And yes, actually, I have tried grounded, Jacob. I haven't tried Grounded 2, but I am really, really bad at the grounded combat. I didn't play for a long time. I think I've only put like 2 to 3 hours in it, maybe 4. But, I don't know. Even playing with people, I had such a hard time with the combat that it wasn't enjoyable for me. Because I like combat of, say, Souls-like games or Monster Hunter games. That's fine. That makes sense to me. Just for whatever reason, the way that the combat in Grounded works hurts like crazy. Like, different armor sets specifically for different types of bugs is fine, but when you're limited to how much you can carry to that degree, it means you can't tailor your build. And different weapon types working against them differently as well, fine, whatever. But when they can attack limitlessly because you don't have stamina to keep dodging and attacking, that's... yeah. I understand you, Jacob. I do. I want to like it, but it's just... I don't particularly do. I don't particularly do... That was a stupid way to say that. I don't particularly like it. Yeah. It really is the combat for me that just makes me not enjoy it, like, at all. I wish I did. I really want to like it, but I just don't. And that's a shame. Even, here's the thing, even if it was that, yeah, even if the combat itself wasn't so clunky, the fact that your bases can't be built and used as defenses because bugs just ignore it, or you can't build traps or, like, use your base as a defense to attack things, there's no... it feels like there's no strategy to it. It's just bugs have infinite ability to attack, they have infinite stamina, they do a lot of damage, there's always an infinite number of them, you have no real counterplay, and I feel like it hates me. I feel like the game hates me when I play. And not in a fun way like Dark Souls, where the game hates you, but it gives you a chance to do things. I don't know. It's frustrating. I've heard Grounded 2 was a little better about that, but Grounded 1 is the one I played, and I just struggle to like it. Very much the same way you've said. As much as I wish I did, I just don't. That's fair. Yep. That's fair as well. And it's not just that it's inconsistent. I feel like the punishment for death is too severe. Right? Because there's nothing blocking you from going to new areas, which is fine. That's great. I like the open world aspect. But when you drop all of your stuff that you need to progress in that area, which is exactly in the same aggro range of those bugs, it's too great of a punishment in my books. Yep, that's a thing too. That's a very good point. Jacob says, in my games as I level up, I want to master the game and make small tasks go swiftly, but instead the game will ramp up the enemies with you to keep up the challenge, but it feels slow as a result. Like if you fall underground, the ants destroy you and you lost everything, and you'll see your backpack for the rest of the game. I exactly agree with that. Even as I was trying to, like, poke at the ants to figure out how to fight them, because most of them are situated around their base, their nest, if you go there trying to learn or trying to figure out how to fight them, you're suddenly swarmed. And they will always be aggressive to you, so you can never get back the things that you spent so much time making just to try and learn. I absolutely understand, and I agree. That is frustrating beyond words. I get you, man. I do. I tried playing with No Brainer and his wife, and it was just not... It was not fun. Conveyance, proper signaling, or another thing that I struggled with was finding a safe space to survive early game. Because there's no clear indication of an ability to build your base out, right? Like, you can build anywhere, which is great, but I feel like it would have definitely benefited from a safe zone with an abundance of resources to survive, but no rare resources that would help you progress. Because if you had that, then you'd have a safe experience to learn, and you'd have a way to build up a foundation for survival before you had to go out and look for more advanced things. But because it doesn't really have that, you're also venturing into dangerous areas before you're ready, just desperately looking for water or food or whatever you need to try and survive, to keep looking for resources. And that was tremendously frustrating for me. I kind of want to go on that island, but I need to organize my stuff first. Let's go over here instead. So I'm with you on that, man. I 100% am. Let's put these fish in here that I don't need at the moment, along with those and the trash cubes. What else? Those. Good. I'll probably pick up this meat if it's ready. Right? I think in its determination to try and make its gameplay interesting, it instead took away the fun. Yeah. I can understand that very much so. Did I not grab links? I did, okay. Because don't get me wrong, I like Minecraft Survival. I like the challenge of it. But I want to be able to mod that difficulty in, or make selections about that, so that I have the right amount of difficulty for me, right? I want to be able to learn the mechanics in relative safety before I go out and challenge them when they're trying to prevent me from progressing. And I just don't feel that with Grounded. I feel like very much the game is acting to prevent you from progressing. As sad as it is to say, because I want to like it too. I really do. That's very fair. That's very fair. I'm not heading that way, am I? No. Okay, good. Because Jacob said games are now measured in hours played, not how much people enjoyed the playtime. I'm really disappointed that games industry changed metric to hours played for engagement and not user ratings. And I get that. I do. I 100% feel you on that. And not only that, but they've also changed it so that the more hours you can put in, the more you have to pay for the game. And I think that's why Silksong has such awesome interaction from the community. Like, they reacted so well because it doesn't have to be long, but it's really fun. There's a lot of love put into it, and it's reasonably priced. Like, I will never be able to justify spending $100 on a single game. I just never. I struggle to want to pay the $20 for my subscription to Final Fantasy XIV each month. That's why I buy like 3 months at a time every year or so, and then I just stop playing for another year. Because I cannot justify that kind of investment. And it's the same way that I think... yeah, lovely. That is very frustrating. Like, 100% frustrating. And Nintendo used to be, like, more reasonably priced. They were considered an ally to the gamer crowd. But they have really gone out of their way to make sure they're not recently. I saw someone else say, well, I can easily buy delivery, CO, Twin Peaks, and Amazon delivery for $12 and it's a 10 out of 10 game. Yeah, I could understand that. That's why I even say, with the subs and bits goals, it's like, if we meet these, I can pick things up before the Steam sales. Otherwise, I wait for things to go on sale. Because if I'm not buying things for stream, then I genuinely cannot justify paying more than about $5 for a game. Right? Yeah, I get that. I absolutely get that. Like I said, I don't pay more than $5 or $6 for a game on my own if I can help it. There are games I've had on my Steam wishlist for probably 5 or 6 years because I'm waiting for them to come on sale. On a decent enough sale that I'll buy them. And if they never do, then I just won't play them. I am not wealthy enough to keep investing in things like that. And even if I was, I don't think I could justify encouraging that behavior. So, unfortunately, things fall by the wayside. For better or worse. Speaking of building and resources, let's finish this up. Which is kind of ridiculous, but also if it's a game that you enjoy from a studio or creator that has earned your goodwill, that's fair. I don't know that I could ever justify that, but I can understand that. That's the most reasonable way I can put it. Let's see here. I was trying to build the windmill, which means I've got all the titanium I need, but I need some more circuit boards. I think I have one over here somewhere. Yep. Grab the plastic. And I need more copper. There we go. Oh, I need vine goo too. I think I'm short on vine goo. Alright, I'm gonna have to stop at a small island. Next one we see, I'll have to stop at. Point being, I very much understand where you're coming from, Jacob. We are definitely of one mind when it comes to this. Here's my copper. I would absolutely... There's a small island. Good. I think my goal for right now, because we're only about 5 minutes off from when I usually end the stream, but I think I am going to make it a goal to get my windmill up before I end the stream today. Because I'm very close to it. It's just a matter of getting that last vine goose so I can make these things, the circuit boards. And once that's done, I should have enough resources. Yeah. I would have liked to do the stream yesterday too, but my health has been so bad lately that I had to make a choice to just take yesterday off. I don't know if you've seen my schedule, Z, but I do try and stream every day at different times so that everybody can catch it at least once a week. And weekends I try and use for these collection type games. So Saturday and Sunday is for Raft right now. Monday through Friday is for blueprints at the moment. Sure, what kind of info you got for me? Let's go throw this in here. And probably go condense these as well. Item stack to 20. Oh yeah, this will work. Sure. Because I know I can half split, but I don't know... Oh! Never mind. I just found out I can use the scroll wheel to select different amounts. Oh! Okay, that works. That makes it much easier. I feel like I used to know that and just forgot. Thank you, Z. I appreciate you being here. You have helped out a lot with my knowledge for today. You don't have to. I don't by any means feel obligated to, but I really appreciated you being here. If you want to come back and hang out more often, I'd appreciate that. Feel free to drop a follow. It was great having you. I understand sometimes you may not have space, sometimes I may not have been entertaining enough. Totally cool. But if you'd like... Oh, well, thank you. That was very kind of you. I hope to see you again, and I hope it was entertaining enough hearing me chatter on that you'll hang out more often. I say this at the beginning of every episode, but I do this for fun. With my health, I don't really get out to spend time with people. So anybody that wants to come hang out and chat is more than welcome. And there's never pressure to like sub or donate or do any of those things. And thank you, Jacob. I appreciate that. Jacob actually watched back... He was one of my first regular viewers from when I was doing my Outer Wilds playthrough. And honestly, I thought that he and Conop and Waylord were only watching for Outer Wilds and would end up just taking off after I was finished. But they stuck around, and I greatly appreciate them for it. It has been really cool having people come back and hang out and stuff. And since people are going to hear this on YouTube, I want you to be aware this is Jacob saying it. I'm just repeating it. And don't forget to like, sub, follow, and comment, and hit that bell. Well, like I said earlier, Z, these episodes do get uploaded to YouTube as well, because Twitch only holds them for about 2 weeks, even though I'm subbed. So if anybody ever wants to go back and catch up on older content, that's the best way to do it. I even, surprisingly enough, have about 20 followers on YouTube. Oh, speaking of, I wanted to mention, I was so excited. I got my first, like, non-follower comment the other day, at least as far as I know. So it was somebody that I didn't know and I hadn't seen before, but they watched my Blueprints episode, and I guess they were frustrated enough. Oh, well, thank you, Z. I appreciate that. But they watched my Blueprints episode, and they were frustrated enough with my gameplay that they were like, hey, here's some good advice. And I thought I was very clear about why I was doing things, but yeah, this person wanted to mention about the security card doors unlocking if I disable them in the breaker room and the security room, which is totally fair. I thought I had explained why I didn't do that last time. Maybe I didn't do a good enough job of it, but it was still nice. Like, somebody wanted to interact with the video, and I was super happy about that. I was so excited somebody cared enough to leave a comment. It might be a silly thing to be excited about, especially because it was a little bit of a backhanded compliment, since it was very much, hey, you're not doing this right. But by the same token, I felt happy. It is very cool to me to have my first comment on a video that's not from someone I knew. And realistically, I've only had 3 comments on my YouTube videos, that being one of them. The other was Sailing Bandito, who was commenting about how peaceful Subnautica 2 was, or Subnautica Below Zero, as I'm road killing creatures. And the other was a comment from the developer of Chroma Zero, who was letting me know that my discoveries were in fact not glitches in the gameplay. Oh, I loved the music in Subnautica. It was wonderful. I'm gonna pour that out. Here we go. I didn't really appreciate it the first time through. But, yeah, probably. But there have been a couple of times now where I find myself going into the Jelly Shroom Cave just to groove to the soundtrack. I'm like, yeah, this is nice. Oh, I can imagine. Anyway, I was excited about that. I wanted to share that and forgot to mention it until now. Having my first, like, comment from someone who was not related to me means random people are watching, and that was cool. It did indeed. And I remember for a while, because I watch the Game Grumps, like, a lot. Just so we're clear. I use a playlist of the Game Grumps to sleep to. I watch them so much. And I remember there was a while there where, whether it was a joke or not, I remember Aaron every episode making it a point of saying, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell, because that was what was feeding the algorithm. Whenever he'd say that in an episode, they'd get a spike in viewership. And that seems so hilariously counterintuitive to me, that you have to be advertising yourself in order to get YouTube to advertise for you. I thought it was funny. I have the advantage of not needing to do this or not needing to do that, because with this chronic cough, I'm on workers' compensation, and I hate that I have to be, but realistically I am, and so I'm making enough to get by. I don't have to try and turn this into a job where I'm constantly begging people to sub or donate or whatever. So I can just be chill about it. It's like, hey, come hang out if you want. I love the tilapia. It's so funny. Yeah, I can imagine. Where are we? Windmill, here we go. I need more rope and more planks, and then that should be good. Oh, speaking of, again, this is just an if you'd like type thing, Z, but there is a Discord in the bio as well, and if you ever want to go hang out, great place to do it. Again, you don't have to, but I mention it because it is there. Notifications, hanging out, suggestions, feedback, that sort of thing. If you ever want to, like, arrange playing with me, either on or off stream, we can do that too, because I have a full list of available games that I have there, and, as I mentioned earlier, I am a very bored and lonely fellow, so if you ever feel so inclined to play with me, I would be happy about that too. No pressure on it, just letting you know for the sake of letting you know. I'm happy to play with people. And with that, we did successfully build our windmill. Hooray! I no longer have to burn through my fuel to charge batteries. Whee! So I think I'm going to... Oh, actually, before I forget, let me finish this. 9071, I think. 9071. Hooray. Okay. So I've got my health and stamina. My food and water bar is pretty well set up. I will make sure I'm not going to collide with this island. Is what oddly placed? Are you talking about the island over there? Oh, maybe. It could just be the facing too, right? Because I'm not facing north or south. Oh, I'm not sure, to be honest. What do you mean by oddly placed? Because it should be directly in the middle with everything facing here. The wind is now facing the right direction. Is there something unusual about it? Oh, fair enough. No problem at all. There's a little bit of a delay between when you guys hear things anyway, so it's not unusual for that to get missed or for silly little things to happen. Anyway, I need to find some food and probably lay down because talking for 2 hours has taken it out of me. But thank you very much for joining, guys, and for everyone that stopped in as well. If you end up catching bits of this after the fact, as I said, I greatly appreciate you being here. The company is always welcomed, and I hope to see you guys again next time. I have saved the game. Let's go back to main menu. I don't know if you would be interested in a raid for points, Z. because there's just the two of you here. I can, if you would like extra channel points. I don't think you found anything to mess with me yet, but I do have lots of options if you ever feel the desire to mess with me. Including making me sing terrible songs, as long as I know whichever song it is. Alright, let me see who's available. I don't have anyone on my friends list that's available. Do you guys have anyone you'd suggest? Otherwise, I'll just pick a random person. Bisvale? Sure. Bisvale. That works for me. And there you go. And thank you for watching again. I will end my stream so we can go and share him with the raid. Have a good day. Thanks a bunch, guys.